such a cosy place. Father and mother, myself and our Sally were all very jolly, contented and pally. But now, wow, we're suffering grief and pain. Father was stood in his underwear over the kitchen sink. Sally rushed into the peaceful home and shouted, "Strike me pink." Mother is walking round in father's trousers, waddling like a duck around the houses. Through Park Lane, back to Leicester Square, showing a pair of hips that should be father's own affair. Swaying a lovely shape and slightly shaking it, twigging how saucy men are really taking it. Our name's Mud, we've shocked the neighbourhood. Mother is walking round in father's trousers. Since she's worn the pantaloons, fixing the gender is surely a twister. Is mother a Mrs. or is she a Mr.? What name can claim to qualify what she is? Giddily crossing Trafalgar Square, shaking like custard pie. Nelson above on his monument will lose his other eye. Mother is walking round in father's trousers, getting the bird from all the neighbours' houses. On she goes, winking at the boys, swaggering like a nampy in the old man's corduroys, covering up the patch where she's been bruising it, sticking a shirt tail in to save her losing it. Ma's gone male, the cradle's up for sale. Mother is walking round in father's trousers. Ma was once so ladylike, oystering her dresses and skipping the gutter for 2 penny eggs and a quarter of butter. It's strange, the change that governs the old girl now. Any condition that's masculine, mother will surely crave. Uncle has hidden his razor blades in case she starts to shave. Mother is walking round in father's trousers, banishing all the petticoats and blouses. Nice young men, strangers to papa, blowing her out a raspberry and shouting good old ma. Who will her trousers fit when she's done wearing them? How will you stop the draft where she's been tearing them? Poor old man, we shan't require the pram. Mother is walking round in father's trousers. My sweetheart said to me one day after tea, "You've been a long time, dear, a-courting with me. I don't want to beg an engagement ring, dear, but 22 carats would prove you're sincere. Where the violets are blue and the roses are red, the 22 carats went out of my head. I bought her 6 lovely big turnips instead. Where the violets are blue and the roses are red." While ploughing a field like the yeomen of old, it started to rain and I caught a bad cold. I went to my bedroom and when I undressed, a young pretty nurse started rubbing me chest. Where the violets are blue and the roses are red, the nurse made a poultice of linseed and bread. When I woke next morning, the poultice had spread. Where the violets are blue and the roses are red. The 2 handsome daughters of old Farmer Green are 2 of the sweetest girls I've ever seen. This morning those darlings so sweet and divine were hanging their washing out over the line. Where the violets are blue and the roses are red, their dear little knick-knacks were carefully spread. I peeped at the clothesline and to myself said, "Oh, violets are blue and roses are red." The woman woman I married was married before. She praised her first husband till she made me sore. She boasted his goodness till I used to rave, and then made me dress up to visit his grave, where the violets are blue and the roses are red. Not dead just but sleeping was carved at his head. I said wake him up and take him home instead, where the violets are blue and the roses are red. Down where I'm lodging when supper's brought in, me portion of cheese is cut painfully thin. I said me sight's failing, I can't see me cheese, and next night at supper I felt more at ease, where the violets are blue and the roses are red. They said, how's your sight? Now it's better, I said, 'cause now I can see the cheese right through me bread, where the violets are blue and the roses are red.